Creatures of Sonaria have been on the Roblox platform for over 4 years now and have been taking over the platform by storm. People are calling it the best creatures game. So today we will be exploring what has made this the best survival creature game. Creatures of Sonaria is in essence a survival exploration game. The game starts with the selection of a creature to play as, where each has individual attributes, health, stamina, and speed. The world that the game takes place in is divided into diverse biomes, each one bringing different resources, challenges, and opportunities to the player. The main goal here is staying alive in this living system by managing hunger, thirst, and health while possibly avoiding or fighting off predators and environmental hazards. One of the major features of the game is that creatures can evolve and be customized. As the player progresses, they will gain access to new ones with different abilities and appearances. Evolution is contingent on the actions of the player. Hunting, gathering, and exploration, among all the other activities, will grant experience points. They can change the color, pattern, and even some physical traits of a creature, which helps the player give them an identity. Creatures of Sonaria is based on social interaction. Players have incentives to form groups, trade resources, and even play cooperative modes. Multiplayer is a strong component in this game, allowing one to join tribes, participate in group hunts, and defend the territory against other rival groups. This adds a layer of complexity and depth that really makes this game rich and immersive. The most amazing thing in this game must be the huge collection of creatures, all very thoughtfully designed with different traits and abilities. Indeed, the design team at Sonar Studios proved to be very creative, as if drawing from real-life animals, mythological beasts, and imagination itself. Such diversity should guarantee that a player will never run out of new things to discover and master, making the gameplay always exciting. Each creature in Creatures of Sonaria has a set of abilities that influence its gameplay style. Some creatures excel at combat with powerful attacks and defenses, while others are built for speed and stealth, allowing them to evade predators and sneak up on prey. There are also creatures with specialized abilities such as flight, swimming, or burrowing, which open up new areas of the game world for exploration. These abilities are often tied to the creature's environment, promoting strategic thinking and adaptation. Especially mutations add quite a role inside Creatures of Sonaria. It gives your creature really cool genetic changes. The aesthetic appeal of the creatures is another significant aspect of the game. The art style is vibrant and detailed, with each creature having a distinct look that sets it apart from others. This visual diversity enhances the game's appeal, making it visually stimulating and engaging for players of all ages. Creatures of Sonaria has built a strong and active community of players. The games regularly interact with the community through social media, forums, and in-game events, fostering a sense of connection and engagement. The interaction has led to a loyal player base that actively contributes to the game's development through feedback and suggestions. One of the most significant contributions of the communities is user-generated content. Players often create fan art, stories, and even their own creatures, sharing them with the community and developers. This content not only enriches the game's universe, but also provides valuable insights and inspiration for future updates and expansions. Arithia, the main developer of Creatures of Sonaria, have been going crazy with their daily Friday updates, adding even more interesting and fun creatures. And since then, they have been adding more kaiju creatures inside the game, such as the Calonterras that they recently added a few months ago, and the all-new Geothorax that people have been calling the official Godzilla inside the game. And recently adding new events, like the Summer Paradise event, and adding mini-games for players around the map. Also, Creatures of Sonaria have been developing remakes for creatures with old models, making them more unique, and surpassing over 20,000 players daily on Roblox as it keeps climbing the charts on the platform. With over 300 plus creatures inside Creatures of Sonaria, the development team never runs out of ideas for creatures and other important updates to put inside the game. The Creatures of Sonaria development team always think ahead of future updates before they are even out, so they already know what the next newest creatures are going to be days, weeks, or even months later, and they will be already teasing the community about it before the update is out. This is what makes the Creatures of Sonaria team so outstanding, that they have everything planned out. Before we dive deeper, Creatures of Sonaria have lore all scattered around the map for players to discover and make theories on what they find. Within the Creatures of Sonaria map, there are 8 shrines, each representing a specific warden in each biome to make an offering to the shrines. The lore inside Creatures of Sonaria is very brief on how 8 wardens such as the Angelic, Ardor, Boreal, Aegean, Gar, Hylian, Novus, and the Verdant help create the universe and its development development with other creatures. This is when the Urza, or ROBUX as it is called in the lore, was made for past lore events. Creatures of Sonaria changed from Legacy to Recode. This was when the Creatures of Sonaria development team wanted to recode the whole entire game. It literally says it in the name and it looks amazing. Now, with all that being said, Creatures of Sonaria is a stepping stone to the creativity and ingenuity of its developers and the vibrant community that supports it. Its unique blend of exploration, survival, and social interaction, combined with a diverse array of creatures and biomes, makes it a standout title on the Roblox platform. As the game continues to grow and evolve, it promises to offer even more exciting and enriching experiences for players, whether for its entertainment value or its educational potential. Creatures of Sonaria is a game that continues to captivate and inspire his audience. Now, if we get 50 likes on this video, I will upload the entire history of Creatures of Sonaria. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.